Hi there. My name is Ian McNaughton. This is the Ian McNaughton Show. Thank you very much for joining us today. This is a Speak Your Piece podcast. So if you aren't following Speak Your Piece, go do so on Instagram at Speak Your Piece. We'll have a link for it up for you so you can go follow. Go check out. We're on Twitter, Speak Your Piece 3, and we got a website, speakyourpiece.ca. So uh, this will this episode's gonna be a little different. I've tried doing a bunch of takes on this, and this one hopefully will come out right in the way I wanted it to. I'm not putting in like the music and graphics either because this one's a little bit more serious. So usually I'd talk about rugby or racing or whatever's floating my boat in terms of sports at the moment, but I'm not gonna do that today. And in case you're wondering, something is wrong with my right eye. I think something is up. It might be infected. I don't know. Something's not totally 100% there. But today I just wanted to discuss about myself, selfishly, of course, obviously. But um, I wanted to talk about myself and where I'm at mentally a little bit because I've always been of the mindset if something's wrong or you got to say something, just say it and be honest with people, and that's what I'm doing here. It's not easy, but you have to do it. And part of me has wondered about doing this just because I wonder if people are really that interested, if people will care, but I don't really care what people think. I'm just doing it for myself and hopefully it goes well. Um, you know, I don't know for how long now, but I don't think I've been 100% meant. I haven't been as positive and upbeat. I mean, I like to think I'm still a positive and upbeat guy, but I haven't been as so for a while now. I don't know how long it's been. The days just go by so fast now, but it's been a bit disappointing because I don't rarely have bad days. I rarely don't have a real bad day. I may not have as good of a day as I'd like it to, but I very rarely have a bad day. And really, the not so good days have been coming up more and more. I feel like for myself, um, and part of that has just been mentally where I'm at. Again, I haven't felt as positive and upbeat as I have been before. I haven't felt as good as I usually have, and I've been trying to figure out why. I don't know why it's been like this for however long it's been going on for now. I don't know if it's maybe because this semester for myself has been a bit more difficult. I've been struggling a bit in my advanced video editing class, which, if you know me, I'm very much an amateur, like video editor, graphic designer, all that sort of jazz. I'm very basic in those fields, so it stands to reason that the advanced classes would be a little bit more difficult. I don't know if it's maybe because of the the intro to journalism class that I'm doing, which part of it has made me become more informed and try and stay up to date more with news at a local, provincial, federal level, which that might be taking a toll on me a little bit because I find that there's not a lot of positive things that's going on in the news. It's quite negative. Like you see the farmers in India, which that's a horrible situation and that's really fucked up. The GameStop thing, which it's funny, but it's also quite concerning when Robinhood says you can only buy one share now, which basically as a little guy, it just means that we're now a bitch to the older, the big guys, the big corporations, which I mean we have been for a while, it feels like, but it's just another kind of step in the road. Um yeah, it just and then I should say also in the sports media industry, if you haven't heard today, TSN 1040, among other Bell sports radio stations, are finished. They're done. There is no more TSN 1040, which absolutely stinks because there's a lot of good people who worked at that station. It was a really good station. Some of the people who work at that station came into my sports broadcasting class at BCIT last semester and were really helpful and were really kind and just took an hour out of their day, out of the kindness of their heart, to help some students who wanted to be where they were. And it was awesome. It was amazing. And now those people who helped are out of work, which is really, really, really disappointing. So I don't know if maybe it's because I'm sure I've let more negativity sort of seeped into my life. And there's a difference between like the negative comments and constructive criticism. Like I've had people who have told me like, um, you know, why are you doing this? Why don't you do this instead? Because if you do this instead, blah 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 blah, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's something for me to consider. That's actually like, not a bad point. They said it very politely and they were just trying to help, and that I greatly appreciate that. That's a nice constructive and it's not meant to be an insult on myself. It's not meant to be an insult on Speak Your Piece. It's just like, hey, why don't we just try this thing? Let's do something different. And doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to do new things. And it's meant to just help and grow the brand. As for Speak Your Piece, that's all it's meant to be. And then there's also the people who say you suck, you're not that good. What are you even doing? Why are you even? And it's those people that I think I've let impact my life a little bit too much, because I guess I struggle a bit with the am I good enough? Am I really good enough? Am I good enough to do what I'm doing? And um, it's it's funny because I actually don't think I'm that bad at what I do. Some people might say differently. Some people might say this guy absolutely stinks and he blows and he's not good at what he does, which fair enough. Okay. I mean, I'm just 21. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm not trying to build Rome in a day. I'm not trying to be the next big, sports media person overnight. It's a process. I'm not going to be perfect right now. And I don't want to sound like a victim here. I'm not trying to play a victim role. I'm just speaking. I'm just talking. I'm just trying to, let people know how I feel and where I'm at. I'm not saying I'm unhappy with where I am, because I'm actually in a really good spot. I'm in a very fortunate spot to be able to, on a basic level, I got a roof over my head, I got food, I got clothes, I'm set for life. Um, and then there's, where the internet has us, where I can talk to people, through a Zoom meeting, or I could do the podcast, or whatever. And it's fucking awesome that I have the opportunity to do that. I'm in a really good position. I'm very fortunate to be where I am. It's just mentally I haven't been quite there altogether, just in terms of just the usual positive, upbeat self that I have been. Um, and I don't know if it's maybe alcohol. I feel like I've been drinking more during the pandemic. I wouldn't say I have a reliance on alcohol. I just like to drink casually, drink socially with you know either at home or with my with my dog. No, I'm kidding. But I'm just, that's kind of where I'm at there. I don't know if that had something to do with it either, but um I'm in a good spot. I'm in a very fortunate spot, in a very, positive spot to be in. It's just a matter of I got to be more positive. I got to be more upbeat, and I can't let negative people ruin my life, because that shit is annoying. The negativity, that shit is annoying, and I'm guilty of that 100%. I have been that person. I have been that asshole. And I shouldn't be that asshole because I have no reason to be that asshole. I have been fucking not killing it, but I mean, I feel like I've done a really good job with all the time and effort and just energy I've put into this. Is it perfect? No, but it's not. It's not going to be perfect now, and it probably won't be perfect for another year or 2 years or 3. Like, and that's okay. I don't care if it's not if it's not big and huge in the next year or 2 or 3. Like it that doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Um, but some people seem to think that it has to be, or some people think that because I am not gaining thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, then I'm just an absolute failure, which you can't let those people, impact you or ruin you or make you feel shitty for all the stuff that you've done. But what are you going to do? It is what it is. So it's myself who has got to be more positive, who's got to be more upbeat, who's got to be more energetic, and it's it's too great of an opportunity I have here uh, for me to ruin, because I can't bring my friends down. I got people who are looking on me, like looking up to me. I feel like to live the dream, to follow my dream and follow my passion and see where it takes me, because I there's nothing else I can really do outside of what I'm doing now. I can't go to some desk job. I can't go work construction. I can't. I wouldn't be happy doing that. I wouldn't enjoy doing that. It wouldn't give me any satisfaction. That's why I got to do this, and I can't let people bother me. So it's on me. It's on myself to be more, do more, and do the best I can. And I can't wait to see what that brings for myself, Speak Your Piece, and see the people around me succeed. Because that's a great feeling, is when you get to see other people surrounding you have success and do well in what they want to do. Because like that is better than seeing you do well, because you get to see other people do well. You get to see your friends do well. I just love when I get to see when I get to see that happen. It's just it's a feeling unlike any other. Um, but yeah, I can't wait to see what we have going on for the summer with Speak Your Piece. We have some stuff that we're planning and we're working on. We'll make announcements soon. We got hoodies on the way. It's fucking awesome what we can do and the opportunity we have here. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been helpful and supportive, especially this last week. This last week has been really good. I love Super Bowl. It's not the same as usual this past year, but I can't wait to see what next year's like. Like next year, it's going to be even bigger and better. You would think so. Yeah, that's kind of just where I'm at there, and I appreciate anybody who's taken the time to listen to me ramble for however long I've been rambling for. It means a lot. So and if you're having struggles yourself, if you're not doing well, or you feel like you need someone to reach out to me. I'm always open to chat with people. I'm always open to talking with people. It's not an easy time to be alive right now, and the more we can talk about how we're feeling or what's going on in our life with other people, and I know that there's some people who are going to be like, oh, this person doesn't give a shit, this person doesn't care. I just want to make sure people are doing well. I just want to make sure that everybody's happy and that they're enjoying what they're doing, and that they're just having fun. Like they enjoy waking up in the morning and getting out of bed and just doing whatever they're doing. And I know there are some people who are really grinding and are really putting in the time and effort to do the thing that they want to do, and that's just great. I love that. And if anybody needs to chat with Ian, if anybody needs, like, if you need to chat with me, please text me, please send me a DM, whatever. I'm all ears. I'm happy to chat with anybody. My messages are open, my DMs are open. Feel free to chat with me. No problems there. Anyways, I should wrap this up. Again, you can follow Speak Your Piece at Speak Your Piece on Instagram. I'll share a link to that in the podcast and on YouTube. Go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Speak Your Piece is on YouTube. We're on Twitter. Speak Your Piece 3. All that sort of stuff. Go follow us. Thank you for all your support. We'll have some more announcements coming on here. Just wanted to get this message out there and wanted to discuss this while I thought it was timely. So thank you everyone for listening who was listening. Thank you for everyone for your support, and we'll chat again soon. So peace out.